you're having a good time. I too am having a good time. So we might have heard about myths and legends. We might have heard of those too. Yeah, it's they s- at first glance they seem similar. You can actually get confused to say what is the difference between a myth and a legend. They're all the same, but there are some differences. Yeah. So here, let's see the differences between the two. If you have a myth here, a myth is largely based on fictitious occurrences, right? Fictitious occurrences, and these occurrences are attributed to a certain thing. For example, here in Africa, we have stories about why does the hyena walk on move on four limbs? Why does the owl come out at night? Or why does this animal do this? And so you kind of give out a background story of why this may be true. But of course, these are not real. There's no possibility that it could have happened in reality. All right. So if you talk about a legend here, a legend to a certain degree is based on fact. I'm going to repeat. A legend to a certain degree is based on fact. Not 100%, but to a certain degree. Okay? So those who make up those legends really don't know where they come from, because legends are made up through time. That this person says this, other person says this, and so on and so forth. It now becomes as if it's a reality, right? But in fact, there are facts on one side, and there is that made-up story on the other side. All right. So we may have a hero like, say for example, we have John Chilemba, right? John Chilemba may say, oh, he does this, he does that, or he, kind of stuff, and they may attribute some supernatural abilities to him. They the bullet cannot go through him, right? It's like that kind of thing. So they kind of add larger than life abilities to that person, or that thing. It can be a thing, it can be a non-human thing, right? So here, as you can see, the difference is that myths are 100% based on fiction here, right? And if you look at legends, 100% based, not so rather they are to a certain degree based on fact, just to a certain degree, and the other part they are based on fiction. I hope I'm clear. Yeah. So here, for you to know whether it's a legend or fiction, a legend or myth, what you think about it. Did this person live? Was this person, could this have been real? Are there many magical attributes added to a person, or this kind of thing? You need to think about those things, right? And also think about myths. Also, they also have a religious aspect to them. There's a religious aspect to them. So talk the many myths you can talk about, from Buddhism, in Hinduism, even in Christianity, a little bit in Islam. We talk about that, so on and so forth. There's so many myths are linked to religion here. You need to know that aspect. Thank you very much. I hope this was a wonderful class. If you have any question, do not hesitate to ask. I have given you some work. You can check in the system. I will need it today. Do not forget. Thank you very much.